Guns Coast to Coast commented that he liked excavator moments, so here's a excavator moment. Guns. Here's a. The sun's kind of rough. Well, here's a hole I'm digging, and you can kind of see that white line, horizontally around the edge of the hole. And I just took a bucket of it up. You can see that white stuff in it. That's a clay. It's a white clay, and a lot of like colonial pottery was made out of that type of clay. It's very sticky. It's just dried in the air. It's incredibly hard. But they fire it and make like colonial pottery. And probably 5-10 miles from this spot, there was a place called Stangl Pottery, and they were there for like 200 years making stuff out of that. And everything gets shut. One thing led to another, and they're going down. But what I was thinking as I was doing this is that there was a time before people had TV sets and radios and YouTube, a couple hundred years ago, when you had your farm, you had your whatever, and if you came across clay like this on your property, or in a stream bank or whatever, you'd scrape it down and you'd clean it and you would make it into a saleable product, and then you'd either make pottery out of it or you would sell it to a potter. But but that's how you made your cash. Back when farming was subsistence and you really just were farming to continue feeding yourself so you could continue farming. Stuff like digging clay out of a bank was how you generated wealth. And in this spot it was clay. I don't know, probably about 5 or 6 miles west of here. No, probably about 10-15 miles west of here. There was iron ore, and there's little, crude foundries, all over the place in the woods where people would dig up, rocks with iron in them, and then kind of dig this thing into the side of a hill, and kind of like a kiln, and heat it, break up the rocks the best they can, and feed them into a fire, and then sift through the ashes and get the little pieces of, crude iron out, and then chuck the rocks out, and keep doing it. When they had enough of it, then they had a sellable product, and that was cash in hand. And that's what you did before there was YouTube, before there was TVs and there was radios and stuff. When people talk about hard work and heritage and everything, it's kind of tough to comprehend how hard it was for somebody to create wealth. Literally, you can see over there, you had about 4 feet down of reasonably hard clay before you got to the white clay. And over here it's a little bit shallower, but you got a lot of digging to get a pound of clay out of the ground. But people did it. They did it with shovels and picks, and they did it the hard way. And just an excavator moment for Guns. I wonder how many people would actually want to work that hard to build something that would become generational, today. Well, y'all have a great day.